All right, quick, quick entry here. Today is the 10th of February 2017. Still kind of pretty out of it, I guess. I think I might have got the direction wrong here again. As you can see, this is a little bit nerve-wracking for me today, just because of today. This is my fifth trade, and as you can see, I'm hardly breaking even. Actually, I'm down 4 ticks at the moment. So started out today with trying to fade the move. I noticed, this huge move during the Globex session. It looks like it's happening again. You see, I think I mentioned in my trade, or I think yesterday's video, if I'm not mistaken, that the stair-stepping action seems to be what's taking place, right? And what I really mean by that is, you can see this thing consolidated a long time, came down, came back up, consolidated. It looks like a stair-step pattern. And foolish me figured, oh, it came all the way up here, so it's time to fade, right? And I got hurt 3 times in a row. And then on my fourth trial, I got it to work out. And partially, I was just not reading the tape correctly, I guess. And right now, I thought this was a good risk reward, so as you can see, I have it all measured together. I'm just going to remove this one. So my risk reward, I'm taking a 2-to-1 risk reward here, so I'm willing to lose 1 unit for two possible 2 wins, right? So anyways, hopefully it works out, because otherwise, pretty much out of bullets. I'm already at my fifth trade for today, and I am barely breaking even, which isn't good for me. So I'm really hoping this thing would work out. So now I'm in the hopeful situation, I guess, is the story here today. So, but I'm giving it plenty of room because right now it's at 5. So I mean, the chart is screaming strong move. I mean, I don't know why I'm fading this today. Maybe just foolishness on my behalf, but you could see. I mean, if you look at the price pattern right here, you see this thing close, and then it happened to be, so it revisited this area and suddenly got bought up, right? So something like, and crude always does this. It'll just you know stop people out, break this level, thinking, oh, now it's a downtrend, and suddenly pushes back up. So I don't know how many times I've seen this type of scenario. So what I am looking forward to is if this thing closed 54.31, then it's visible here that these resistance at 53 and a half, right? So kind of traded above that, couldn't get a hold of it, and then now, as you can see, this thing is, so if it breaks above this level right here, 54.30ish, and it remains here, then the only move here is to the upside. So you just have to look for retracements. Anyhow, okay, well, that's it. All right, I'm looking at several charts here, and it seemed to be going nuts. So okay, so it's kind of working in my favor here, hopefully. So right now, like I said, I'm on my last bullet here. I'm just gonna set it and forget it. And right now it's either gonna take my target right here for a win, or it's gonna stop me out for a loss. So I think that seems to be the game plan now, since I am on my very last trade. Yeah, and this one was really, like I said, I was reading the tape wrong, and I actually got it right. 5401. I mean, I just saw in this range you have contracts in the hundreds magnitude being dumped. You know, so at least transaction that was taking place around the 54-ish area, around this area. So, but my problem is I got in front of it, and I got in first before that took place, and so I knew somewhat that my trade was going to work out, just because I saw that, and this almost shook me out because it went higher, and then before it sold off. So anyways, that was kind of my that was the deal there. Um, and now being at 10 o'clock, I'm just hoping, the European session is going to close, so hopefully it fades lower and just at least settle down here for the trade. But as you can see, every time it dips, it gets bought up now. It's getting bought up. Is what it looks like to me. So this dip was actually a buy, and then it goes up. So anyhow, all right. Well, that's it for me. I'm going to just sit on this trade. I'm gonna wait till it stops me out. Um, could have been a better day, but I think my problem today, and I've done this before about maybe 5 Fridays ago. I think I'm not sure now. I think about 5 Fridays ago is that I got impulsive. Suddenly, I thought I found a level that I could trade, and I started trading it. Not even didn't even go through my whole morning routine normally. So I just went out of the norm, and I just started just impulsive, just started trading. I don't know what happened to me. Something got to me, and I started doing that. So I'm gonna change that habit, and so hopefully I'll just stick to this one and not get impulsive. So here at this level, I was already down 25 ticks, and that you know my risk reward being intact on all my trades, that put me into an even state. And I mean, even though if I lose this one, as you saw, my 2 to 1 risk ratio is intact. So anyways, all right, well, that's it. That's all. I'm still kind of, my voice still not so well, so I'm just gonna sit on this one, and I'll pause the video and I'll come right back. Top by a few ticks. I had it at 12 or 13, I believe, and I moved it to 15, and I just almost got stopped out. Had I not moved it, I would have been stopped out. So I'm just holding on to it. If worst comes to worst, I'm gonna have to hold this over the weekend. Um, expecting some kind of pullback, a major pullback, and hopefully my target is hit. So since I adjust my target, I also I adjust my stop. I also adjust my target to 53.50. But I think that's too deep of a retracement. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to babysit this, watch this 65 level around this area right here. As you can see, the last time it was there at 69, caused this rally from 69 to 54. So if this thing is going to go down, I'm thinking maybe around here at 65. So I'm not counting my chickens yet. I'm just gonna leave my stop where it is. Like I said, if worst comes to worst, I'll hold it over the weekend and see. But right now, this has been the longest one. Since I'm off today, I didn't mind holding on to it a little longer. So um, worst case, I'll move my stop to like 54, back to 54.12 with my original stop from earlier. So yeah, this thing's still a concern because we might find support at this level, 86. There's earlier, see this candle right here, so there was some buying there for sure. So that's why I think this one, you're having a little bit of a green rally candle right there. So anyways, I'm going to pause the video again. I'm just gonna hold this. I'll give you an update if anything. I'll be back. Just go ahead and call it a day. It's, just get stopped out and get out. But it seems like every time it bounces here, it just find its way up. So I suppose I can just put it to I'll just put it to break even plus one for now. Just been holding on to it too long. So if anything, let me try to reduce my risk a little bit here. So I'm gonna give this candle, it's a fresh 10-minute candle right here. So I'm really hoping this thing makes a new low. Current low is 82, so it's battling right there right now. Looks like it's gonna crack, but you got stacks of orders right here. So it looks like it made a low right there. So alright, I'll pause the video, I'll come right back. Like I said, this was once support, you know what I mean, and it broke out of that, so it tries to rally back to it. You see, it got rejected with this. Let me see, let me zoom in here. This candle right here is trying to rally back and got rejected, so hopefully it doesn't consolidate here and push back up, because I've seen it before. It'll just stop. I'm assuming there's lots of stops around this area, and then it'll just stop people out, and then it'll come back up. So, and I don't I don't even know what the report is. I think commitment of traders supposed to come out today around 1 o'clock, 1:30, I think. And then there's also what is that? I think the rig count or something's supposed to come out on Fridays. I'm not sure if that's even out. Don't care. Really, price is all you need, at least for me, in my opinion. Um, Other than that, yeah, just so I think might even take a profit right here just because, so we can lock in something here. Alright, so I have one left. That one I'm just gonna put to honestly, I'm gonna put it to break even, so it'll be right there. So that way I have something locked in, and then this one for sure I can just trail. Alright, well, I'll pause the video. And just close this, be done for today, but I'll give it a few, and if this thing doesn't slide down now, then I'll just close it. Okay, I'll be back. Held, and it started at 9:37, 9:38. I held it all the way to right now, 2 o'clock, 2:17. So as you can see, it's a little bit nerve-wracking for me to just. I wasn't really sitting and watching this. I was just. We're actually working on my taxes right now. So, anyways, y'all have a good one. Take care. Man, 3 big running days today, and it cannot seem to close above $54. So I'm a little concerned this thing might roll over. But then again, if you know crude, this thing might just rally tomorrow, and I mean Monday, and make new highs to that $56 level. Uh, not much going on now. It's pretty much dead. Watch this thing just slides. But anyways, yeah, regardless, I'm done. So y'all have a good weekend. Thank you for watching. And if you can click that like button, I'd highly appreciate it. Sure does promote the channel. Until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.